Hi, it's been a while since I've done a little video, but I thought I would do this one in remembrance of my father who died a few days over a year ago. I had written a sweet sister-in-law had written just remembering that it was a year, and so I was thanking her, and I just wrote this on the cuff of the moment, and then I read it to my mom, and and she was really touched by it, so I thought I would share it with everyone here for what it's worth, because my dad has inspired me in so many ways, and even though he was very quiet and very much an introvert, he provided a strength that I never really realized that he had and that he'd passed on to us. So here's what I had written. Dad was not perfect, and I was very aware of his shortcomings and sins when he was alive. But over the last year, I have learned how many of his good qualities I took for granted because, well, he was my dad and I didn't know anything else. Unlike me, he was quiet, but he was no one's yes man. As part of that, we always had books and magazines and so that we could continue to learn even when not in school. He continued doing what he thought right even after repeated admonition and visits by the pastors who were telling him that we shouldn't have books and, the radio in our house. This made our family a target for those who would like everyone to step in line and do the acceptable thing, to do the common thing, but he stood his ground quietly. As a result, we were always on the outskirts of the community, not really belonging to either the Old Colony Mennonites or to the English. And like I said, I took this for granted. But at his funeral, there were about 500 people there. I was shocked, thankful, and honored to see that. Because all I had ever seen in my life was that he stood alone. Thank you. My dad is Jacob Derksen. He was born in Saskatchewan and died last year. And I'm proud to be his daughter. Thanks.